everybody! Welcome back to another installment of Long-Term K-Pop Fan Ranks a Group's Singles. And today, we're doing one of my favorite bands of all time, 17. We judge it on 3 different criteria. 1, is the song good? 2, how's the choreography? And 3, where it ranked in the Billboard Korea charts, US charts, and US Worlds charts. That is like the only non-biased information. Everything else is up to my judgment. Again, it's my opinion, so if it doesn't land the way exactly you would rank it, that's totally fine. Like, let's keep it cheery and light. I've been a fan of 17 since the beginning, so I feel pretty qualified to do this ranking. Also, I apologize, I am definitely sick, but I still wanted to make this video anyway. I love 17. All right, and now let me show you what the ranking tiers are. First things first, we have 13 CARAT. This means it is the top tier song. If you're gonna show 17 songs, these better be in it. Then we have a fantastic song. It's a good song. We have a random dance play to it. We have forced myself to like it because sometimes, as a fan, sometimes you force yourself to like a song, and that's all right. And then the last one is Kim Burn with the Prince Bow. If you know what the Prince Bow is, I want it to burn because I don't want them to leave for like 2 years. Okay, now let's get started. These are all of their official singles that Wikipedia has listed for Korea. First things first, we have Adore You, a fantastic song. Because here's the thing with 17. First of all their choreography is good, so like that's already gonna be difficult. And then a lot of times their music is also so good too. It's gonna be a little bit hard to rank them, but I'm gonna put this in fantastic song because it is a great song. The only part that I'll give it like a slight knock down on is in the music video. So as part of the choreography category, I also tend to factor in the music video as well because it is usually the first way you're consuming the single. And when you watch the Adore You video, you'll notice they put a little circle of who is singing what part in the bottom right corner. And while it's really useful because this group was so damn big, it also makes it a little corny. Oh God, I forgot S-Coups had that hair. He actually doesn't look half bad in it. Okay, we're gonna pivot. Also on the charts, we gotta go through the charts. So in Korea, they did not chart, which made sense. Pledis was a very small company around this time. They had some very popular talent in Pledis, but they were not in the leagues of what at the time was the big 3, SM, JYP, and YG. So did not chart in Korea. It actually got 13 on the US World Chart. Wow, I did not realize that. I will say their debut was hyped up quite a bit online because I remember they were already doing like these pre-debut filming, so you kind of knew the members already. Throwing it back to when it was gonna be 17 members and not 13 members. So I'm kind of impressed they were already on the world charts. Okay, 17. What up next? We have Monse. 13 CARAT, because this put them on the map at least way more than Adore You did. Did it go viral? Let's see. In Korea, it charted at 94, and in the US World Chart, it went to number 5. Okay. First of all, incredibly catchy song. Second of all, the dance was so good. And I have to give the video credits. It did not do the little circle thing on this one. So what I love about this video is they all looked like they were having fun. They utilized all the members well, and the dance made it so obvious why having a big group is so fun to choreograph. It just felt so intense when they're dancing up front, and I loved it. This is the moment when I went from being just like a casual fan to like, I will ride for these boys until the day I die, because the song was so good. Also, we cannot forget the colorful hair. Okay, sorry, we have to watch my favorite part. Anyway, can you tell who my bias is? It's obvious. Okay, so Monse goes there. Next, we got Pretty You. And I'm gonna have to say it. It's another 13 CARAT song. 11 in Korea, 4 on the world charts. Makes sense. I remember the song was really popular in Korea. And I remember the dance going super viral for so many different reasons. Song's good. Dance was very different, I think, than other groups that were coming out because they did like this whole thing with furniture. They had like a sofa in there, which I'm sure other groups had done, but like not officially in like an official dance. We're gonna reminisce. I forgot about this whole whale plot. I'm gonna be so honest. Okay, yes, Pretty You into 13 Carat. Aju Nice. Oh. 22 in Korea, so did not do as well as Pretty You, but it went number 2 in the US worldwide charts, which is better than any song they had released up to this point. Where do I put this? Okay, here's the thing. They play this at every concert, right? So like it holds a special place in my heart, especially because they will play just this song for like 20 extra minutes, and I love when a K-pop concert goes long. That being said, I think I'm gonna put it in Fantastic Song, and that is just because charting wise, a little bit weaker in Korea, but I will say Aju Nice was like, for me, one of the favorites, at this point, my favorite song that they released, but I do remember people being way more attached to Pretty You. I loved Aju Nice specifically, it's because Jun was front and center, and like, at that point, Jun was always in the background, and it made me so sad. But this music video also was hilarious. And the way that they did the choreography, 10 out of 10. And long hair Jonghan. I forgot about how long his hair was then. And the suspenders. Maybe this is 13 Carat? I'm gonna put in 13 Carat for now, but we have to reassess because here's the thing. For this ranking, I'm judging 17 against 17, right? We're not going across other bands, so like I do want to keep the 13 Carat, like the starter kit to becoming a 17 fan. I guess Aju Nice would be in that. Okay, next one. Boom Boom. Fantastic Song. I feel that Boom Boom is underrated. I think it's underrated. Hold on. First things first, the charts. 16 in Korea, so better than Very Nice, but not as good as Pretty You. So it went number 5 in the US world charts, which is, or equal to Monse, not as good as Pretty You and Very Nice when they charted on the world charts. The dance is hella catchy. I also loved their outfits. I will give it to 17, especially in the beginning of the career. And even now, they do the matching outfits. This is what I want from a boy band. I want them to be wearing matching outfits. I want them to look coordinated. The felt jackets, I thought were so unique and so cool. And this dance, oh, so good. Also, why does Wonwoo give top? He looks like T.O.P. with the light blue hair. I'm kind of gagged. I never realized that. I do think it goes in Fantastic Song. Next, Don't Wanna Cry. Does this go in 13 Carat too? Shoot, I can't put every song in 13 Carat. I know some of y'all will want to, but I'm trying to be semi-fair, okay? I'm trying to like not lean into all of my bias here. 12 in Korea, 3 worldwide, so it's the best it's ever charted. No. Pretty You is so far the best that they've ever charted in Korea. Okay, so when it comes to the song's great, and I think we all know that. And I will be honest, for most of 17, I don't think they have a song that actually misses at all. So for the song category, I think we're gonna nail it every time. It's really gonna lean into dance, which the dance category, they also don't really fault in any single time. So there's that. I think we're really gonna have to go on charts and the music video for a lot of these songs. Oh, I just remember this dance was like so complex because there was other groups doing hard dances, but I remember we were watching 17 and they're making these boys do all of this and sing at the same time. The only other person where I was like, dude, is like Taemin and BTS. I don't know how they do it, because I would be huffing just trying to do those moves. They'd be on the floor roly-polying around in the desert. They like little roly bugs. Don't Wanna Cry. It's so close to Thanks when it comes to like concept. And if I'm going in between Don't Wanna Cry and Thanks, I would go for Thanks every single time. So I think I'm going to put it in Fantastic Song. When we see Thanks, maybe we revisit it. Clap. I forgot Hoshi had this bright red hair. Oh my god. It is so red. Holy crap. Like, all their songs are good. So, oh gosh, where do I put it? I can't put them all in the top tiers. I mean, I could. It is my video. But I want to be more fair. 11 in Korea, 4 in the US chart. So it did pretty good. Okay, you know what with Clap? For now, I'll put it in a random dance play to it. Because I will be real, I listened to the song, especially when it came out, a lot, but am I always going back to it? Depends on my mood. And like at this point, when it comes to 17's bar, even I'll random dance play to it deserves like a little exclamation point because it's still like good. Their just discography is so top notch. They're very prolific artists and they don't miss usually on the quality. Thanks. I believe this is a 13 Carat song. So Thanks did 19 in Korea, 4 in the US. Did that do not as well as Don't Wanna Cry? It didn't. Wow, I did not think, I thought this one went like mega viral. I did not think Thanks and Don't Wanna Cry were equally competitive on the charts. Music video wise, I think they're both equal. You know what? I think I'm gonna switch them. Because here's the thing. Personally, I like the song Don't Wanna Cry more. And I remember watching the video being more blown away by the Don't Wanna Cry choreography simply because they're rolling around in the dirt. Like that is, once you have a K-pop idol like trying to sing and dance on the ground, that's just crazy work, okay? So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna sit in my truth and I'm gonna put it that way. Okay, next up. Oh My. I'll random dance play to it. Here's the thing though, I love Oh My, the song. It was not as popular just in general, so it's 15 in Korea and 6 worldwide. It still did well, like very comparable to some of their other singles. Did rank a little bit lower than their couple past singles. So here's the thing, I love the song and I do think the choreography is good. I just don't think it was as memorable as some of their other stuff that they've done. Charts, it seemed to have been doing like medium, and I don't think the choreography is remembered as much as some of the other choreographies remembered. So I'm gonna leave it in all random dance play to it, but don't think that means I hate it. I personally love this song. Getting Closer. Okay, it did 86 in Korea, 5 worldwide. I'm putting it in a random dance play to it. Now, before y'all come for me, first of all, my opinion. Second of all, I don't remember watching it as much. When it comes to the song, it's a good song, don't get me wrong. I do think they've made stronger songs with this vibe later in their discography, because I do think this was their first attempt of like, we're gonna be a little bit sexier and a little bit harder. I think it's a very solid first one, but I think later in their discography they get more. Choreography is very memorable. I think this was a great first attempt, and given it to any other band, 10 out of 10, but 17's bar is so high. So that's why I'm gonna put in a random dance play to it. Next, we got Home. 18 in Korea, 7 worldwide. Fantastic song. I mean, I love the song Home. The dance is so cute. Make sure I'm remembering the right dance. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna stand by fantastic song. Home did well-ish on the charts comparatively to other songs in their discography, and I just think it's a great song and has really memorable choreo. Home. I'm gonna leave it in fantastic song, although we might need to do some adjustments later, we'll see. Hit a 64 in Korea, 4 worldwide though. Interesting, I didn't think that this song didn't rank that. I thought it ranked high. I mean, it ranked high in my heart, but I guess in Korea it wasn't as popular as some of their other songs. Let's see. Okay, here's my thing. Here's my reasoning. It's not that I think it's a bad song. I love Hit. I always forget how good their choreography is. Like, I don't, but I do. Okay. Okay, here's my thing. I love Hit. And I was gonna put it in a random dance play to it because chart-wise, it really didn't do as well as some of their older songs, and they definitely have done this concept kind of later. But I'm not gonna lie though, sometimes I go back to Hit more than I go back to like some of their later drops that do a similar style. Like, you know, very intense, fast choreography, club music. I mean, it's not, it is, but it isn't club music. It's more techno, I think, because they definitely went from like a more organic sound to a very techno sound. You know what? We'll put in a fantastic song. I might have to do some assessing after, but like, we're going to follow my heart and my truth right now. And that's my heart and my truth. So there it goes. Fear. I got to revisit Fear. It's been a minute since I've listened to that song. In Korea, 66, worldwide 6. Okay, so they're really hitting the worldwide charts now. I forgot about that look. Holy shit. So I think this is like the same vibe as Getting Closer, but elevated. It charted decently better. It went to 66 on Korea's chart. Oh, but it was like only 6 compared to 5 on the US chart. This is what's crazy, is the difference in the chart numbers versus my memory of how much they impacted me. Crazy different. I'm gonna put it in Fantastic Song because it is like Getting Closer vibe-wise, but I think they nailed the song and the dance more in Fear. I don't know. This is so hard. This is so much harder than I thought it was going to be. Left and Right, 13 Carat. We don't even need to have more of a discussion about this. Left and Right was just another one of their top tier moments. Okay, let's see what they did chart wise. Korea, number 8. Seriously? Is that 8? Oh, that is an 8. Okay. Worldwide charts, also an 8. Okay, so double 8s. For me, Left and Right like is burned into my memory, but that's also because it happened during, and I was watching videos all the time, so this was one of them. Also, this is one of the songs where if I want someone to get into 17, I'll play it because you know what's up. There's no further discussion. 13 Carat is Left and Right. Argue with me. Next, we have Home Run. 16 in Korea, 22 in the world charts. But for Home Run, I'll put it in a random dance play to it. I like the song, don't get me wrong. I like the dance. Watch, I'm gonna watch the video and then change my mind again. Oh, but the song is so good. What's also hilarious is I love that like I'll random dance play to it. I think there's maybe 4 songs I can random dance play with 17 because the choreography is just so much. Okay, you know what? I'll leave it there. And you want to know why? It's just because if it's on my playlist, I'm not going back to it. And you know what? If I'm not going back to it, like I am with some of these other songs, then that has to reflect something, right? Korea, 22 worldwide charts. That's a fair assessment. Ready to Love. So I love Ready to Love, the song. I listen to it so often. Not gonna lie, don't remember the dance, so let me look at it. In Korea, 5 worldwide. Okay. I'm gonna put it in our random dance play to it because song's great. I will say dance not as memorable, like even Home Run and Get Closer and Clap, their dances are more memorable. And I feel like at this point, because all of their choreography is good and they always dance them well, we'll have to go a little bit off of like, okay, what really sticks in your brain. But Ready to Love, great song. Great, great, great song. I love it. Rock With You. I love this song. I think like this is like low-key underrated. I mean, it's not because a lot of people like it, but I swear it's underrated because when people are going with like, oh, favorite songs, no one brings this one up and it's one of my favorites. Let's go to the charts first before we start jamming out. 6 in Korea, 5 worldwide. Slay. Okay, I can put it in that category. It's comparable to the other ones that hit that category. Is 6 the highest so far? And 6 is the highest that they did in Korea. Now eat that down. Yes. Carat. Okay, I'm fully confident in this decision. Yes. So excited. Love that song. Also, for you OGs, Remember Rock My Head? Sometimes when I think of Rock With You, I just think of like, Rock My Head. Was it just called Rock or was it called Rock My Head? Yeah, it was just called Rock. I loved this song. One of my things with 17 is like, why do their songs be having such similar song titles? Like, I get it. There's only so many song titles in this world. However, they have a lot that are really close to each other. Rock, Rock With You, Home, Home Run. I mean, are those the only 4? Maybe. Hot. 3 in US, 7 in Korea. Iconic dance. And this might upset people, but I'm sorry. From a song perspective, I'm actually not as crazy about Hot as some of the other songs that they've released. But when it comes to iconic dance, they nailed this one out of the park. You know what? I'm gonna put it in 13 Carat, because here's why. It is a staple for 17's discography. Like, if I'm telling someone you need to get into 17, I will be putting Hot on the playlist. Is it my personal favorite song? No. I mean, everyone, when they play this song on Random Play Dance, they all be dancing. So, I mean, that in itself is a win. We'll put it in 13 Carat. See, I can be fair, y'all. World. Okay, I love World. That's probably more where it goes. Okay, first let's go. Oh wait, it went 4 in Korea. Went 12 in worldwide. Okay, so more popular in Korea. I think I like it so much because Jun's in the center for most of it. That actually might be my reason. Yeah, I'll put it in random dance play to it because I personally love the song. I'm gonna be honest, like the dance, is it as memorable as like some of the other ones in like the first 2 categories? Super. 3 in Korea, 8 US charts, 37 on the worldwide charts. That means it was super popular. I feel like people are gonna want me to automatically put this in 13 Carat. And I will. It's a great song. Okay, yes, because I remember being a little conflicted just because song-wise, it wasn't like my favorite song that they've ever released. Like, I think the trend that you'll start to notice is the songs that I really like from 17 are like their bombastic, kind of singing all the time music and not necessarily their more dance forward, beat forward songs. I think they have really nice voices and we should hear a lot. Like, I want to hear DK yodeling in the background. I'm so sorry. So I do think that's why Super like didn't really hit my top tier. I mean, dance-wise, it's obviously incredibly impressive. The amount of background dancers they have, obviously their choreography, incredible, and their dance skills are out of this world. Like, my bias is June. I love the performance unit. Hoshi, fantastic. So I think it deserves to be up there simply because of how crazy the song went on the charts and the choreography and just how incredible the music video is. But I won't, if I was putting it personally where I'd want to put it, I'd probably put it in like fantastic song. It deserves to be 13 Carat, so we're gonna put her up there. My life. Okay, I gotta watch this again. Oh my god, the drama. What? Okay, the little yodeling in the background, I know it's not yodeling. More songs need to do that. I love when songs do that. I love the little like, I'm gonna put this in our random dance play to it. It's a good song. Like, it's a good song. Choreography, do I remember it? Not necessarily. And chart-wise, it did 7 in Korea and it didn't land into the worldwide chart or the US world chart. So I think our random dance play to it is the category that it belongs in. God of Music. I love God of Music. #1 in Korea. Wow, really? Is this the first time they got a #1 in Korea? I think it is. I can't believe it took this long. Also, someone needs to help me out here. There was a music video that 17 did. It was the last music video before Pledis was officially acquired by Hybe. I remember the fans were really nervous because we didn't know what Hybe was going to let them or not let them do since they were writing their own music for the longest time and also doing their own choreography. If someone knows what that music video is, let me know. They're in a plane and I cannot for the life of me remember which song it is, and they have so much music. I spent 20 minutes the other day trying to find it. Could not find it. I think Vernon's wearing a pink shirt. All I know is they were on a plane, and there's definitely scenes of them looking out the window of the plane. Anyway, back to God of Music. Number 1 in Korea. I can't believe that was their first time getting a number 1. And then 9 on the US worldwide charts. So it did really well. I love it, but does that necessarily mean it needs to be on 13 Carat? I know I have so many friends who would die to be that kid. You know what? I'll put it in Fantastic Song because I love this song clearly. Music video is really fun. But if I'm going to show people 17 songs, I don't think that would have been on the list. Maestro. So I'm trying to be unbiased, but like I'm throwing a teeny bit of bias in there. Number 1 in Korea, number 5 US, number 50 worldwide charts. So like, listen up. I know people are gonna be like, that should be in 13 Carat. Dance-wise, I'm gonna give it to them. That is some of the craziest dancing I think I've seen in a K-pop dance, especially the breakdown. I also want half their clothes. Just song-wise, like, I know that I just tend to not enjoy these types of 17 songs over others. But even if I was to pick between Super and Maestro, I'm picking Super. I'm gonna put it in Fantastic Song just because from a choreography piece, it is memorable. The fact that they had like the actual conductor, not being about to say conductor wand. What the fuck do you call this thing? A baton. That's what it's called. I will give it its flowers. The choreography goes amazing. Just song-wise, almost all of 17 songs are like phenomenal. Love, Money, and Fame. Number 1 in Korea. Number 4 in the US. And I know some of y'all be clowning on this song. DJ Khaled's on it. But it's a good song. Also, let's not forget, anytime they performed it, the loudest part was DJ Khaled. I love this song. But hold on, we gotta see the dance and stuff. Something I think is similar to this song, like vibe-wise, is God of Music. It did better than God of Music. I'm shocked. Hey, here's the crazy part. This is what I'm reconsidering. If I had a switch, I would put Our World into Fantastic Song and then put Love, Money, and Fame into I'll Random Dance Play to it. Because I love the song, but I almost like World better. I think I do. Well, I'll put this in I'll Random Dance Play to it. I really like the song. And it did, but it did well. Why is their music so good? This is making it incredibly difficult. And we haven't even gotten to like subunit groups. We haven't gotten into their B-sides. Like this is... Okay, hold on. We'll reassess later. Okay, we got one more song and it's Thunder. I think I'm putting it in Fantastic Song. And I know some of y'all are gonna be like, it should be in 13 Carat. I mean, it went number 1 in Korea, 8 in the US. Look, Money and Fame did better than Thunder? Why am I not surprised, actually? Thunder's good. Good song. Good choreography. They look hot. I just don't think it's like on the same level as some of the other songs that they did. Oh, yeah, also, Mingyu, get that little tiny braid off of your hair. I'm sorry. Whoever thinks that's coming back, no, don't. We burn it like we burn all rat tails. I'm still comfortable leaving it in Fantastic Song. Yeah. Now we're going through reassessing period. So I'm going to start with the 13 Carat and we're going to move our way down because if you can't tell, this was incredibly challenging for me. Because again, they don't make bad music, which I'm like, that's something I wish a lot of K-pop groups and companies realized is if you start with the great foundation of great music, you will hopefully become successful. I think a lot of people just underrate what a good song can do. Never underestimate a good song. 13 Carat, let's like assess. If I'm showing a new person, hey, you should get to know 17. Monse, okay, yes. Pretty You, okay, yes. Aju, nice. I mean, yes. Don't Wanna Cry, yes. Left and Right, yes. Rock With You, yes. Hot, yes. Super, yes. I mean, if I was gonna get someone into them, I would show them Thunder, but that's more because it's the most recent thing that they've released. Okay, honestly, the category that I'm just like the most nervous about is the I'll Random Dance Play to it, because all the songs are still really good and they just kind of fluctuate between either I don't remember the dance as well, I don't go back to it as often as I do with the other songs. Just stand in my truth and leave it as is? I might. Okay, because what was my reasoning again? Clap, it was just I didn't go back to it as much. Oh my, it was a good song, but the dance, I just don't remember. Sometimes when the choreo is too intense, I don't remember it as well, because I do think some of the best K-pop choreographies has a hook that you can remember, kind of like a song, but just like a dance move that is relatively simple. I do think that's actually really important. Getting closer, oh, chart-wise, it just didn't do well. Okay, Home Run, good song, good dance. Maybe Home Run goes up. Oh, why is this so hard? But you know what? I'm gonna keep this as it is. I'm gonna keep it as it is because I really do think when it comes to 17's discography, again, they are prolific. They have a lot of good songs and their choreographies are always amazing. So like a lot of times it comes down to the charts and can you remember the choreography and do you like the song? And you know what? I'll stand by it. At the end of the day, this was really hard just because of how good the music was and how good the dancing was. So I'll take it. Maybe next time I'll throw in these songs and then some of their subunit songs and some of their solo songs and things like that, because I do think the highlight's not on this list. It is one of my favorite songs of all time. Same with Snap Shoot. One of my favorite songs of all time, not on this list. So maybe we'll have to kind of revisit this with the B tracks and the subunit things. Q&A, if y'all have not heard Q&A with Ailey, y'all are missing out. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.